Hey chatters, once again, this week I come to you with some highlights from the federal budget last week. As per my prediction, it was really boring, so I got all my summary the next day. So just to read, just to sort of cherry pick the things that I think are relevant. So I think the general consensus, the general feel of this budget was that it's providing a lot of assistance for those in need with the high cost of living. So some of the incentives that, again, I think are worthy of a mention include one-off payments of $500 for electricity bill relief, an increase to working age pensions, so things like job seeker, youth allowance, which I think is a great thing. Extension of the work bonus. So for those age pensioners who want to work a little bit more, earn a bit of money without it affecting their pension, there's an extension to the $4,000 additional work bonus, which, like I said, allows you to work a bit more. The wages of aged care workers are going up, the unsung heroes of society. I think that's a great thing. And lastly, there's an extension on prescriptions. So instead of your doctor providing a prescription for a month, they're going to extend it to 2 months. Now that means less time at the doctor, less cost. I think that's a great thing as well. So they're just my little cherry picks of some of the better incentives of the budget. The ones that I specifically talked about last week, employer super contributions will now be paid in line with a pay cycle. So instead of currently employees have to pay every quarter at least, now it'll be every pay cycle, and that actually has a large impact on your end retirement balance. So that's a great thing. That won't start till 1 July 2026. $3 million cap, that's coming in. That won't start till, the $3 million threshold on superannuation, so tax on excess above that 3 mil, that is coming in from 1 July 2025, but it's worked on a balance as of 30 June 2026, so there's still a little bit of time ahead of us to get our heads wrapped around that. The tax changes proposed, where they're removing the 37% bracket, reducing the 32.5% down to 30, and then extending the $45,000 to $200,000 income. That is going ahead. However, something to note is that there is another federal budget coming before that, and it's 13 months away. So it remains to be seen whether that actually happens. And lastly, two omissions from the budget that that are implied that are going to go ahead. One is there's no more extension to the discounted age pension minimums. So those of you on pensions will know that during the pandemic, the government reduced how much you had to take out of your pensions. That's no longer in play. So for a lot of people, that's going to double their pension payments. So if that affects you, let me know, because there are ways, if you're getting too much money, we can help you. The other omission was the indexation to the transfer balance cap. So it's currently 1.7 million. There was no sort of confirmation, but it came out in February that will go ahead. So it'll go from 1.7 to 1.9 as of 1 July. There you have it. I know I spoke fast, but I did just want to give you some highlights and, on a time frame. So anyway, I'll see you next week. I think I'm very close to my 100th episode, so stay tuned for something really, really exciting. Right, Matt? Something exciting?
Yeah.
See you next week.